A president making $2 billion on the side in his first year in office is not questionable. Write that number out, $2 billion in 1 year while running the country. And we're supposed to be worried about food stamps being communist? Mike Johnson, grow a spine and speak for yourself. We don't need baseless McCarthyism anymore. We buried that particular ugly chapter once already, and the grave should have stayed sealed. Let's cut through the noise. Americans built a system where we pool resources for the common good, roads, national defense, and a safety net for the elderly, the sick, the disabled, and those temporarily down on their luck. That's Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, SNAP, disability insurance, and unemployment insurance. These programs didn't come from some Marxist revolution. They emerged from a constitutional republic with democratic accountability. Congress passes budgets. Voters hold politicians accountable at the ballot box. Courts check excesses. That's not communism. That's the system the founders built. Social Security started under FDR in the 1930s as an insurance program. Workers and employers paying in, benefits paid out based on contributions. Medicare and Medicaid followed under LBJ in the 1960s. Messy, expensive, occasionally inefficient democratic compromises, not flawless utopias, but they've lifted millions of seniors out of poverty and provided a floor during recessions. They're funded by taxes on working people and face real long-term solvency challenges. Those are legitimate debates worth having. Calling them communism is not a legitimate debate. It's ahistorical hyperbole dressed up as patriotism. For the record, since apparently this needs saying out loud in 2026, communism is central planning, abolition of private property, and one-party dictatorship, not a payroll tax for retirement checks, not school lunch programs, not making sure grandma can see a doctor. Go back to school, Donny. Take notes this time. Now, about that $2 billion. Public service is supposed to be about the country, not a personal wealth accelerator. Even if the gains come from crypto ventures, media companies, licensing deals, and market enthusiasm conveniently tied to political momentum, transparency and conflict of interest rules exist for a reason. Presidents put assets in blind trusts for good cause. Questions about emoluments, foreign influence, and policy decisions that coincidentally benefit personal holdings aren't attacks. They're basic oversight in a democracy. This president's blind trusts are managed by his own sons, who by the president's own admission are kept informed about what's happening inside the White House. There's a name for trading on inside information. It's not a complicated name. Most people learned it in whatever financial literacy class they took before they stopped asking questions. So let's be clear about what's actually happening here. Calling basic social insurance communism while a sitting president stacks $2 billion at record speed. Both of those things miss the mark badly. One undermines legitimate debate about entitlements. The other erodes whatever trust in government this country has left. America works best when we argue facts, not caricatures. Go back to the Constitution, not the culture war playbook. We have to stop assigning labels that aren't just inaccurate, they're lies. Simple, deliberate, repeated lies, designed to make you afraid of the wrong things, while the right things quietly disappear. Here's what I'm asking you to do. One thing, just one. Read. I'm not telling you what to read. I'm telling you the truth is out there. The internet exists. Avoid the noise of news outlets, all of them, left and right. Find a topic and start digging. If you find something you don't like, look again. If you keep finding the same answer you don't like over and over from different sources with different authors across different decades, then maybe it's time to reevaluate your position. I've done it many times. It's uncomfortable. It's also the only thing that actually works. The lies only work when we stop asking questions. Repetition turns lies into perceived truth. But only if nobody pushes back. Push back.